FHA SFR Appraising Handbook 4000.1, page 114. Field, address, protocol. It must conform to mailing standard of the United States Postal Service, Publication 28-Postal Addressing Standards. The following address elements must be included in this field: street number, street name, including applicable pre-directional indicator, suffix, and/or post-directional indicator, address unit designator and number if applicable, city, postal address city, USPS 2-letter state or territory representation, 5-digit zip code or zip plus 4 code with or without the dash. Proximity to subject, protocol. Enter the proximity in straight line distance and direction. For example, 1.5 miles northeast if distance from the subject is more than a generally accepted distance or located outside the defined neighborhood boundaries. Be sure to explain why the sale is applicable in the Summary of Sales Comparison Approach section. Field, sale price, protocol. Enter the contract price of the subject if applicable. Enter the purchase price for each of the comparable sales. If a comparable is an active listing, enter its list price and comment that it is an active listing. If a comparable is a listing with a contract pending, enter the contract price if known. If not, enter its list price and comment that the price noted is the list price and not the contract price. Field, sale price / gross living area, protocol. Enter the price per square foot for the above grade living area for the subject, if a purchase transaction and each comparable sale. Field, data sources, protocol. Enter the data sources used for sales and property information. Field, verification sources. Enter the verification sources, the document or party from which the additional proof was obtained. A multiple listing service, MLS, by itself is not considered a verification source. Contacting someone with first-hand knowledge of the transaction, such as an agent, a broker, a buyer, a seller, etc., especially where it involves confirmation of seller concessions, is the preferred method of verification. A single source may be used if the quality of the data is such that the sales data are confirmed and verified by settled transactions. The information provided must permit the reader of the report to locate the data from the sources cited. Do not use as market data sales that are not verified and adjusted to reflect the terms and conditions of the sale. Page 115. C. Factual data and value adjustments in direct sales comparison grid. Adjustments are made to the price of the comparable properties for price influencing dissimilarities between each comparable and the subject property. Not all dissimilarities require adjustment because not all dissimilarities achieve price differentials in the market. All adjustments must be extracted from and supported by the actions of the market. For each adjustment item, enter the description of the adjustment and whether it is an upward or downward adjustment. Do not make an adjustment unless it has a material effect on value. Adjustments must be reasonable and not excessive. Ensure that the abbreviated descriptions are readily recognizable by the intended users. The following table shows the individual field descriptions of the sales comparison grid along with the FHA protocol for that section. Field, sales or financing concessions. Protocol. Report the type of transaction. See table below. Report the type of financing. See table below. Report the type and amount of sales concession for each comparable sale listed. If no concessions exist, the appraiser must note 0. The appraiser is required to make market-based adjustments to the comparable sales for any sales or financing concessions that may have affected the sales price. The adjustment for each comparable sale must reflect the difference between the sales price with the sales concession and for what amount the property would have sold under typical market conditions. Field. Date of sale/time. Protocol. Enter the date of settlement. UAD formatting may show this as month and year. Enter the date of contract. UAD formatting may show this month and year. Time adjustments, if any, must be supported by the market and be consistent with the neighborhood market conditions noted. Show both the contract date and the date of settlement. Time adjustments must be calculated using the contract date, meeting of the minds, rather than the date of settlement. Explanation is required for any time adjustments.